everyone and welcome, I'm Justisa. So I watched Demon Slayer. I finally watched Demon Slayer. I wasn't too excited about it, but we will get to that later. Let's just jump right into it. So the title is Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. Let's move on to the plot. Tanjiro Kamado and his family lives up in the mountains, just right above a little village, and for a living they make and sell coal. One cold winter's day, Tanjiro makes his way down the mountain into the village, sells his coal, and helps everyone around the village who needs it. On his way back, it's getting dark and the snowing just gets heavier and heavier. A neighbor tells him to just stay the night to be safe. Bright and early the next morning, he makes his way home, only to find his entire family slaughtered. Everyone except Nezuko, his little sister. Something isn't right. Something's wrong. He realizes that Nezuko has turned into a demon, and he vows that he is going to save her. He's going to make sure she turns back into a human. To do this, he has to become a demon slayer. And he trains with Urokodaki. Goes through all the trials, and finally, after a couple of years, he becomes a demon slayer. But the Demon Slayer Corps has their own problems, and they don't accept any demons to live. So now Tanjiro has to prove that Nezuko isn't like the others, that she can actually control herself, and that she has never eaten another human being. So that is kind of the plot quite easily. That is like the first few episodes of the series. And I think it sums it up quite well, that the entire series is about Tanjiro trying to save his little sister. So, moving on to my favorite character. And my favorite character is actually Nezuko. I think she's really freaking cute, and she is a total badass when she actually turns into a demon. But I also really enjoy that she can kind of control it and kind of maintains her humanity, and she's just so cute. Just look at her. She is freaking adorable, but then she turns into this, and it's just, she's so cool, and I really like her character. I'm really curious to see how she evolves and if her powers progress and what they do with her character. Moving on to my least favorite character, I actually don't have a character that I really dislike. Sure, I could say Muzan Kibutsuji. I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me. I'm sorry. But this guy, the main villain. But I kind of find him interesting as a villain. We don't know much about him, but the way he acts and the things that we see of him is terrifying. He is creepy and I like it. So I think he's actually a good villain. Some of the demons has been like annoying in their fights because they just won't die, but at the same time they have really interesting and compelling background stories and things that drive them, and just the fact that it's quite obvious that they have been human. They have a human side to them, and I really appreciate that, and it makes them more interesting as villains or bad guys. So I don't think I have a character that I really dislike. I do know that a lot of people dislike this guy, Zenitsu, because he's very whiny, he cries a lot, and he feel like he can't do anything, and he is a bit disrespectful towards women at some points. That I'm not all about that. I did not like that. But I actually, despite that, I kind of like his character because it's funny how he thinks he cannot do anything. He even thinks that a little child killed a demon when it actually was him, but he was asleep. Like, he's a total badass when he's asleep. And it's so funny, and he has a really interesting background story. And that's kind of what I feel like with all the characters in this series. They all have interesting and complex, maybe not complex, but compelling background stories and reasons for what they're doing. So I don't think I dislike a character. That was a long rant. I usually don't go on for that long when it comes to my least favorite character, or favorite character. But yeah, that's my thoughts about it. The animation in this is freaking amazing. It is so good, and it just keeps on getting better for like, from the first season to the movie and then the third season. It just gets better and better, and I do not understand how they do it. It's just so freaking good. It's flowy and amazing. It's easy to follow. I really enjoyed the animation in this. It is so beautiful. Something that I liked, I have already talked about, and that is how interesting and compelling all the characters are. They are so different, but still they have this... They just have something. All of them have something that you like and something that you might dislike, but they all have an interesting background story or a sad background story, or they have badass powers, or they're just interesting or mysterious. There's something to like about all the characters. And I really enjoy how different they are and how different motivations they have so far. But yeah, that's something I really, really enjoyed with the series. But something that did bother me with this is how close Tanjiro always is to killing the demon he is fighting. But just a centimeter, millimeters away from actually cutting the heads off, he doubts himself. And he just, I can't do it. It's frustrating because it doesn't happen just one time or two times. It happens all the freaking time, and it's really irritating, actually. But because we as the audience, we believe in him. We know that he can do it, but he doesn't know it himself. And it's kind of intriguing, but it's... We keep cheering him on, and it's a long time since I was so invested in an anime. I sat here screaming and crying and just rooting for Tanjiro so many times during the fights. But he still can't do it, and he doesn't believe in himself, and it's really frustrating. But yeah, it's still interesting because we want to see how he progresses and if he can actually become stronger and kill the demons he has to kill to save Nezuko. So yeah. There was actually, during one specific fight, that I definitely screamed that, just do it! Just do it! You can't do it! And that is the fight between, in the second season, with Gyotaro. Gyotaro and Daki and, oh my god, Tengen and Tanjiro, obviously. And during that fight, just in the last second, he thinks he cuts his head off, but he then, oh no, I couldn't do it. I screamed, and I feel so sorry for my neighbors. I really do. But it was a good fight. It was a really interesting fight, and I like the Entertainment District arc a lot. I really like that. So, something else that I want to discuss is I am way behind everyone else. I think everyone has watched this already, and I was like, I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't that excited about it. But people kept badgering me. They told me, you have to see it. It is amazing. You will love it. So it was kind of like, okay, fine, I will watch it. But I love it. This is one of the greatest series I've watched in a long time. And I love the first season's opening just because it is so... It just makes you riled up, kind of, like you want to... It makes you excited. It makes you pumped for this episode. And I think the series really, really did that amazingly. is so interesting, and it's easy to follow and easy to like the characters. Beautiful colors, beautiful animation, good music. It's just, I really like this series, and it was a long time that I felt like this. I even start speaking Swedish now because I feel so alltså. Anyways, overall, this was an amazing anime. It had amazing animation, funny characters. It's just one of the greatest animes I've seen in a long time. And I really, really, really mean it. And my rating for this is 5 out of 5. And my recommendation is just watch it. Just freaking watch it. It is so worth it. It is amazing. Beautiful colors, amazing characters, good music. It is action-packed. It is emotional. I cried like a baby when I watched this. So I really, really just recommend it to everyone. Just watch it. It's so good. That is all I had for you today. That was my take on Demon Slayer, and I hope we get more teasers or something about season 3 sometime soon, even if season 2 just recently released. Anyways, I really enjoyed this one. Have you seen Demon Slayer? What did you think about it? I love it. Maybe you hated it. If you do, comment down below because I want to know why you hate it. I just think this is amazing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!